Hey, welcome to my channel. My name's Jo and this is Aussie Homeschool Adventures. For today, my very first video, I thought I'd film a 2020 Back to Homeschool Supplies haul. So I've been shopping, spent a little bit of money, not as much as you might think because I managed to be quite a bargain hunter. I've been to Officeworks, I've been to Kmart, I've been to Aldi, and I've been to Daiso and the dollar store, or the Dollar Tree as you call them in the States. We call them the cheap shop here in Australia, or the $2 shop. So I'll start with my haul from Officeworks. So twisty crayons, we love these in our house. We have plenty already, but I got one more packet because we've had a few break and a few that we've used up in the last year or so. So my kids love these. We use them for colouring in all our worksheets and just for colouring in general. Lots of bright colours. I find that the Crayola brand lasts really well. They don't break quite as easily and the colours are nice and vibrant. I got this beautiful set of Micador watercolour paints. First time they've actually got their own set of these. They've had mine. And I finally get mine back and they get their own set to use. So these will be for our Bible and for our art time. So I just love these. They're beautiful colours, really nice quality paint. And they're not that expensive. I think it was $15 from Officeworks. So it's not too bad. I got myself a Friction. So these are the Friction pens. It's a erasable pen. I got a red one to use for correcting and marking the kids' work. I got 2 of these blank exercise books, mostly because I wanted the paper. So this is the grade 2 lined paper. It's that slightly wider rule. As you can see, it's really good for the kids as they're learning their lettering and their handwriting. So this year, for the first time, we're actually doing handwriting as a subject. So I found these in Officeworks. I've got a targeting handwriting grade 2 and a grade 1. My girls are actually going into grade 2 and grade 3, but this year, because my grade 3 student hasn't done any cursive writing before, I got her the grade 2 book just to introduce her to cursive and how that works here in Australia. So we'll do those this year for the first time. I'm actually looking forward to starting them. I think the kids will enjoy it. I hope they will. Yeah, they look really fun and cute and short and sweet. I got from Officeworks as well, I got 2 reams of paper. This is my heavy duty 120 GSM paper. I can't find the GSM now. Yeah, 120 GSM. So I buy my curriculum that we use from Masterbooks and I buy most of it in their PDF form as I find that's better value for us. And then I printed it here at home on our colour laser printer on a slightly thicker GSM paper. So I use this 120 GSM. This is a different brand that I bought last year, but it was a good price point. So we'll try it and see how we go with it. The last thing from Officeworks was these, just some good old jumbo sidewalk chalk. We'll use these for our easel to practice that vertical writing, which is so important, and drawing on the concrete for sight words and maths and all kinds of things like that. Lots of fun. Moving on to Kmart. We love a good Kmart shop here in Australia. It's fantastic. So I got the majority of my stationery supplies from Kmart this year. I found that they were just a little bit more affordably priced. There are a few other things in the girls' pencil cases that came from Officeworks. I'll show you those when we get to them. Starting off, I got 3 of these A5 visual diaries from Kmart. These are just the blank paper ones. These will be used for our Bible for journaling time. So the girls have got 1 each and I've got 1 for myself so that I can do it with them as well and we can journal together. From Kmart, I also bought a set of these. These are their metallic colouring in pencils. I thought the colours were just beautiful. So beautiful and sparkly. And what little girl doesn't love a sparkly pencil? I got a set of their whiteboard markers, just their brand. The kids have already opened them, as you can see, and they've tried them out. I've tried them. I'm really happy with them. The colours are nice and vibrant. They wipe off really well. Hopefully they last. I'll let you know. I got some clear sticky tape. Does anyone else's kids seem to like eat this stuff? I swear they either eat it or it just disappears like crazy. So I bought this packet. It had this dispenser and then another few more clear rolls that I've already put away because I was being super efficient. To fill it up, I got a set of 25 blank cards. So these are your blank greeting cards that the kids can design their own card on, practice their writing, and make greeting cards, birthday cards, things like that for family and friends throughout the year, which they already love to do. And this is just a nicer medium to do it on. And it was only $3 for the pack of 25, so I thought that was really good value. I got some index cards. We use these for like flashcards, writing out spelling rules or memory verses, things like that, just to be handy. Don't go through that many, but often with these back to school supply things, they're only there in the store for a limited time. So I grabbed them when I saw them. Some liquid whiteout. I got some taped whiteout as well, just their cheap brand. I couldn't find it for the video, of course. But I've got the liquid. My kids really like to use whiteout when they make a mistake in their colouring in on their pictures sometimes. So I got the liquid one to try for some of that this year. We'll see how we go. I got a beautiful set of page tab stickers. These are to go in my beautiful homeschool planner, so that I can tab off the different sections and just flick to the right page as I'm documenting and recording my homeschool year. I got 2 of these magnetic whiteboards for the girls, one for each of them to use for spelling words, sight words, just generally writing out things like that. They both love to draw on the whiteboards with those pens that I showed before, so these will be lots of fun. I got all my writing pencils from Kmart this year. They had these Papermate ones, pack of 3 wooden pencils for 75 cents. I thought that was a really good price for a relatively good brand, so I stocked up big time because I think my kids eat these. I'm sure they do. I got a electric pencil sharpener. If you haven't bought one of these yet and a homeschool mum, seriously, this thing, so good. Takes 2 AA batteries, and it was $5 just in their kids art supply section, not in the back to school stuff. So good. Saves my fingers. My kids love it. They can sharpen their own pencils now without any issues, and all the mess stays inside. Fantastic. Thank you, Kmart. Glue sticks, just a couple more. I already had some left from last year, so I just got a few more to top us up and last us through the year, hopefully. The last thing from Kmart was I got 2 of these. These are just the A4 display pocket, display front pocket D-ring binders. We're going to use these for their dictionary. Each girl this year for their English curriculum is required to create their own dictionary. So they'll use those with printouts supplied in their curriculum. So jumping on into Aldi from that, I scored this one at Aldi Australia. It's just a Macquarie dictionary. Very basic dictionary, but it will give us great longevity, and the price was right. It was only $7. Such a bargain. So my oldest was happy with this one. It covers all the words that she needs, so we can look up the meaning and then she can paraphrase that meaning for herself as she does her dictionary pages with her spelling words this year. I got some of these. My kids love them. They go crazy. They work really hard to earn a sticker for their work. So these are the scratch and sniff stickers from Aldi. I have some left from last year as well, but I got a new one this year. These are bubblegum scented. Their choice, not mine. I got a time and measurement book. As I said before, all our curriculum is master books, which is American. We love it, but the Americans use imperial measurements, not metric. This book is all on metric, so it will just be a great little supplement for the measurement stuff, particularly. I got 2 of their Meet the famous person or organisation in Australian past. So we got a Captain Cook and the Royal Flying Doctors. This year we're doing history for the first time. My oldest has expressed a strong desire to learn more about history, so I thought we'd do a little bit of Australian history along with world history, which we're going to use something different, and I'll talk more about that in my curriculum choices for 2020. The other things from Aldi, I got 2 A4 visual diaries. These will be used for our art curriculum this year, for any drawings and paintings and things. So then it's all kept together and they can just pop these away in their drawers. This year, because I'm tired of every time we sit down to do schoolwork going, okay, where's your pencil? And getting blank looks and not being able to find a pencil. They grow legs and walk away, I'm sure of it. So this year I decided that I would buy both my children their own personal pencil cases. My oldest chose Sloths from Aldi and my youngest chose the Panda Corn, because everyone needs a corn in their life. So these are just fully kitted out, ready for them to go for the first day of school. They did it themselves. I was so excited. So they've each got a glue stick, pair of scissors, pencils, eraser, 2 rulers, cute one from Aldi that matches their pencil case, and my youngest got a new little wood one. My oldest already has one like this. So these are just a really handy, good size little ruler for drawing straight lines with. Yeah, so they both have one of those. My oldest is pretty much kitted out the same. Different pair of scissors. Both of the scissors came from Officeworks. My oldest preferred this style handle, my youngest liked the other ones. So yeah, scissors, glue stick, new eraser, ruler and pencils, because who doesn't like starting at school with brand new supplies? So that's all from Aldi Australia. The Cheap Shop. I went to Discounts Galore was the brand of this one. Dollar Trees, Cheap Shop, $2 shop, call them what you will. We got masking tape. My kids love this stuff. We go through it a reasonable amount for their crafting and making and whatnot. I got some of these card rings. Now, I had not seen these in Australia previously, apart from in Daiso, where I've bought other stuff from. But the Cheap Shop also had them. So these are the little card rings. I got a 25 and a 35mm ring. So these are really great that you can use these with like your index cards to make little flip books of sight words or math facts or times tables, things like that. So I got 2 packets of those because it was I have not seen these before. I'm going to grab me some. So from Daiso I also got a little packet of theirs along with 2 packs of plain white business card sized index cards and a larger sized index card pack as well. These are all just plain white, and I thought they'd also be handy for flashcards and whatnot. White versus lined, I just thought might be easier for some things. We'll see how we go. So that's all from Daiso. Love Daiso. You've never been to a Daiso store? Oh my goodness. So amazing. And the last thing I have is this one. We got this from Australian Geographic, which is now branded Curious Planet, and they're all closing down anyway, so it doesn't really matter. This was the clearance special that my mum actually scored for us. It's just a high bounce ball set, so make your own high bounce balls. It includes all the different bits and pieces, so I thought the girls would thoroughly enjoy making their own little bouncy balls as a hands-on science experiment. So yeah, that's my back to school haul for 2020. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more content. If you haven't already, please click the like button and subscribe and stick around and join me for this crazy homeschool adventure. Thanks for watching, guys.